Welcome, seekers of wisdom, to celestial philosophy, where the ancient myths etched in the night sky reveal profound truths about the human spirit. In this third episode, we turn our gaze to a figure whose story is as luminous as her celestial form, Cassiopeia. She was an ancient Ethiopian queen, a woman whose beauty was matched only by her boundless vanity. It was this very pride, this fatal flaw, that earned her an eternal, yet paradoxical, place among the stars. Her tale is not merely a myth, it is a cosmic lesson. Tonight, we delve deep into the heart of Cassiopeia's myth, unraveling the threads of her character and the consequences of her actions. We will explore the nature of her punishment, a celestial decree that bound her to the heavens. Beyond the narrative, we will examine her enduring legacy, a story that continues to resonate across millennia. This episode offers a compelling exploration of pride, not as a simple vice, but as a force with far-reaching implications. It highlights the inescapable theme of consequence, demonstrating how even the most fleeting boasts can echo through eternity. Ultimately, we emphasize the enduring power of storytelling itself, as these ancient narratives continue to illuminate our understanding of ourselves and the universe. Cassiopeia's story is a timeless reminder that the stars are not just distant suns, they are canvases upon which humanity has painted its deepest fears, its grandest aspirations, and its most cautionary tales. Join us as we unlock the wisdom held within the Queen of the Stars. Our journey into the myth of Cassiopeia begins with her character, a figure renowned throughout her kingdom for her striking beauty. Yet, this outward splendor was tragically overshadowed by an equally striking inner flaw, her profound boastfulness. Cassiopeia was the wife of King Cepheus, ruler of ancient Ethiopia, and the mother of the beautiful princess Andromeda. Their royal court was a place of opulence, but it was also a stage for Cassiopeia's relentless self-admiration. Her fatal flaw, her ultimate undoing, was an arrogance that knew no bounds. She believed herself, and her daughter Andromeda, to be superior in beauty to all others, even the divine. This hubris would prove to be her downfall. In a moment of unparalleled audacity, Cassiopeia publicly declared that she and Andromeda surpassed the Nereids, the 50 exquisite sea nymphs who were daughters of the sea god Nereus. These nymphs were beings of ethereal grace, companions to Poseidon himself. This act of hubris, this direct insult to the divine, ignited the furious wrath of Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea. To challenge the beauty of his beloved Nereids was an affront he could not tolerate. Poseidon, in his boundless fury, unleashed a monstrous sea creature, Cetus, upon the unsuspecting Ethiopian coast. The beast rose from the depths, bringing devastation and terror to the kingdom. The land was ravaged, the people suffered, and the once proud kingdom faced utter annihilation. Cassiopeia's vanity had brought her entire realm to the brink of destruction, a stark illustration of pride's destructive power. The very waves that once kissed the shore now brought forth a harbinger of doom, a direct consequence of a queen's unchecked arrogance. The stage was set for a divine retribution that would forever alter the fate of Cassiopeia and her family. Faced with the relentless devastation wrought by Cetus, King Cepheus, desperate to save his kingdom and his people, sought counsel from the oracle of Ammon. The oracle's pronouncement was grim, yet unequivocal. To appease Poseidon's wrath, a terrible sacrifice was demanded. Their own daughter, the innocent Andromeda, had to be offered to the sea monster. This was the price of Cassiopeia's hubris, a burden placed upon her child. Andromeda was chained to a rock by the sea, a helpless offering to the monstrous Cetus. The scene was one of profound despair, a testament to the dire consequences of a mother's vanity. Just as the monstrous jaws of Cetus approached the terrified princess, a hero emerged from the heavens. Perseus, fresh from his triumph over Medusa, soared through the sky, drawn by the sight of Andromeda's plight. Perseus, a figure of courage and divine favor, swiftly engaged the monstrous beast in a fierce battle. With his legendary sword and the head of Medusa, he confronted the terror that had plagued the land. In a dramatic display of heroic might, Perseus slew the monster, turning Cetus to stone with Medusa's petrifying gaze. The kingdom was saved, and Andromeda was rescued from her terrible fate. Andromeda, freed from her chains and the shadow of death, experienced a happy ending. She would later marry Perseus, embarking on a life of adventure and becoming a queen in her own right. However, Cassiopeia's punishment, the true consequence of her vanity, was far from over. While her daughter found salvation and happiness, the queen herself was destined for a different, more enduring form of retribution. Her fate was not to be one of immediate death or suffering, but a perpetual, cosmic reminder of her transgression. The gods had a unique and fitting destiny planned for the boastful queen. As a direct and eternal consequence of her vanity, Cassiopeia was placed in the heavens, transformed into a constellation. This was not an honor, but a perpetual reminder of her pride and its cost. She was condemned to circle the celestial pole, forever bound to the northern sky. This celestial placement ensured her constant visibility, a cosmic spectacle of her enduring shame. The episode highlights the profound symbolic nature of her punishment. It was a divine judgment that transcended mortal life, etching her lesson into the very fabric of the cosmos. Her constellation is instantly recognizable, forming a distinctive W or M shape, depending on its orientation. This unique pattern makes her a prominent feature of the northern night sky. Cassiopeia is circumpolar for many observers, meaning she is perpetually visible, never setting below the horizon. This constant presence ensures her story is always told, always remembered. Her position relative to Polaris, the North Star, causes her to appear to tumble and invert throughout the year. For part of the night and part of the year, she appears upside down. This celestial inversion serves as a cosmic humiliation, a perpetual state of undignified tumbling. It is a constant, visual reminder of her fall from grace, a queen forever inverted. This unique celestial dance is a powerful symbol of her pride and the consequences of her actions. The stars themselves narrate her tale, a silent, yet profound, lesson for all who gaze upon them. Her eternal rotation is a metaphor for the cyclical nature of consequence, a reminder that actions, especially those born of hubris, can have lasting and inescapable repercussions. The very act of observing her in the night sky becomes an act of contemplation, inviting us to reflect on the dangers of excessive pride and the wisdom of humility. The myth of Cassiopeia, etched in the stars, transcends a simple narrative. It offers profound philosophical implications for humanity. It serves as a timeless cautionary tale about the dangers of excessive pride. Her story is a stark reminder that unchecked arrogance can lead to ruin, not just for the individual, but for those around them. It underscores the destructive power of ego when it eclipses wisdom. The myth emphasizes the paramount importance of humility, a virtue often overlooked in the pursuit of self-aggrandizement. Humility is presented not as weakness, but as a shield against cosmic retribution. Cassiopeia's enduring presence in the night sky allows us to contemplate the human condition in its rawest form. Her story reflects our own vulnerabilities, our own potential for hubris. It reminds us that even the most seemingly insignificant flaws, when left unchecked, can have lasting and profound consequences. Her celestial punishment is a testament to this truth. The episode concludes by emphasizing the enduring power of myth itself. Myths are not mere fables, they are profound vehicles for transmitting wisdom across generations. The purpose of myth is to teach, to impart moral and ethical lessons that resonate with the human experience. They provide frameworks for understanding complex human behaviors and their outcomes. Myths also serve to inspire, to ignite our imaginations, and to encourage reflection on our place in the grand tapestry of existence. They connect us to a shared human heritage. Finally, myths connect us to the cosmos, transforming the distant stars into familiar characters and narratives. They bridge the gap between the earthly and the divine, the personal and the universal. Cassiopeia's story is more than just an ancient tale, it is a timeless lesson etched in the stars, a celestial beacon reminding us of the delicate balance between self-worth and destructive pride. Her legacy endures, a queen forever humbled, forever teaching.